Okay, everybody, once again. So we spoke in the last year about honoring Shabbos throughout the week by buying special ma'achalim, special foods, and if you have something geschmack, to save it for Shabbos. If you're going to buy something special, you should rather buy it for Shabbos than during the week. So, regardless, the Mishnah says, quoting a Magen Avram, that a person should have for his Shabbos Suda lo yivches mishnei tavshilin. A person should not have for his Shabbos Suda less than 2 cooked foods. Besides for the challah, should have a minimum of 2 cooked foods for the Shabbos Suda. I would assume that most standard Sudas by us were us spoiled Americans that you have that goes without saying. Well, if somebody's just going to have challah and soup, you should have some other cooked food, chicken, kugel, something. And the reason for this is that a Suda Chashuva doesn't have less than 2 tavshilin. We find similar to this on Erev Tisha B'Av by the Suda Mafsekes. You're not allowed to have 2 cooked foods. You only have just an egg. You're not allowed to have a second cooked food because at that point you're not supposed to have a Suda Chashuva. A Suda with 2 cooked foods is a Suda Chashuva. Shabbos is supposed to be a Suda Chashuva, and therefore you should have 2 cooked foods. Interesting note is that the Mishnah Berurah in Hilchos Rish Chodesh says that you're supposed to have a special food for Rish Chodesh, and the Mishnah Berurah over there says that if Rish Chodesh falls out on Shabbos, like it will be this coming week, this coming Shabbos, which is Shabbos Rish Chodesh, you should have an extra food more than what you have on a normal Shabbos. You should have an extra food additional to what you have on a regular Shabbos, l'chavod Rish Chodesh. So that's just an interesting halacha to know, especially for this coming Shabbos. There's a takanas Ezra brought down in Shulchan Aruch. Ezra was mesakin sheimechabsim begadim meknei kvayt Shabbos. You should wash your clothing for Shabbos, and therefore it's actually a halacha that you're supposed to have a freshly laundered shirt, freshly laundered clothing, freshly laundered shirt for Shabbos. Rabbi Yaakov Kamenetsky, when he was a Rav in Setevyan, and he didn't have any money whatsoever, he told somebody that he had one shirt. He would take it off on Friday afternoon. He would go put on his robe so he could learn while he washed his shirt and hung it out to dry on Friday afternoon, because that was the one time he would wash it, because you're supposed to wash your clothing with covered Shabbos. So this would be a guess. Sometimes somebody wore a shirt and it stayed clean, so it's like, oh, this is my Shabbos shirt, I'll hang it up, save it for the next week. You really shouldn't do that. You're really supposed to have your shirt freshly laundered each week with covered Shabbos.